Politics since 1979. Nobody can say this is what I gained for politics. I mean, I contested election 1983 to the General Assembly. And from that day to now, I've been the kingmaker in River State. Nobody can say. But let me come out to Wike. Wike started this merchant with his family as a young boy. And that was why his father disowned him as a youth. And he was adopted by the late Iyewale Ubebe Eze adopted. After betraying his family and the father disowned him, that was not enough. He betrayed the Israel family by plotting to remove Timothy Israel as a chairman of the local government. The man who brought him, the man through whom I know him, he did not only betray Israel, he also betrayed the other man Israel produced him, Ajubike Omereke. Thereafter, he proceeded. Amechi made him chief of staff and recommended him to be a minister. He betrayed Amechi before Jonathan and his wife for political gain as a merchant. Jonathan and his wife thought Wike was a good man, but at the end of the result, Jonathan lost his election because of the fallout of that betrayal. Amechi and 5 other governors pulled out of PDP, fought him. And the end result was Jonathan lost the election. That was not the end. He started insulting Jonathan and his wife, to the extent that he took the land, the property belongs to Jonathan's wife's father, demolished it, and shared it to 2 persons, Joy Dudie and his lawyer. And Joy Dudie, when she knew that Jonathan's property, she backed up. Jonathan had to use force to recover her father's property. That is payment for betrayal. It did not end there. We also hear all things he said about Obi. He betrayed Obi. He betrayed his political party. Yes, there was a man who said, oh, APC was a cancer, PDP, malaria. At the end of the day, because of perfidy, because of his attitude as a merchant, he betrayed the party for a ministerial appointment. He went to the council. I said, if Ahmed Bola Tinubu fails, hold me responsible.
You say?
I say, if Tinubu fails, hold me responsible.
Thank you.
The job people are already angry that this is the worst government.
We have just started.
We must learn a lesson. This man!
You gotta trust man. Man, Adam. Your eyes will see what the man.
Okay. Anyway, let's put that aside. Oh, hang on. You can't hear me. I'm sorry about that, the audio, okay? I forgot that my voice is very much not up. Right, so yeah, you heard that. That was the Were Wike. Do with that information whatever you think. All right? You know, one of the prayers we always pray on Mayegun's Diary Political, which sounds so, you know, something like so passive sometimes, like people could just say it and just not mind the deepness of it, is, may Nigeria not happen to us. With me tonight is a mother. Remember last, I think it was a few days ago, I think it's about 3 or 4 days ago, I told you about a young man that has been, you know, missing for more than 6 years right now. I want to remove the cover. Now, his name is Oluwa Benga John Adejumo. And Benga John, who has not been found by his parents for the past 6 years. Now, that is actually not the most concerning part. Efforts were made to ensure that, they search for him. His parents don't live in Nigeria. So they met with the Nigerian police, met with those that they thought could help them. They got lead here and there. But Nigeria, eventually the same Nigeria that couldn't protect him. Remember the problem of human trafficking, where people are saying that, how did they allow them to pass through the Nigerian borders and all that stuff? So we have here with us this evening, Mrs. Adejumo. She's the mother of this young man. She's going to tell us her story. Our intention tonight, if authorities have failed, because some people were able to influence the authority, she's traced her son to Ghana, involved the Ghanaian police. It all ended in, compromised sort of investigation that she even became the target of bullying, right? So, hello, ma. Give me one second. Let me try. Yeah. This is Mayegun's Diary Political. We're supposed to be here last night. And yes, ma. So this evening, ma, so you know me mind though, because we just want to hear your story. Kilo shele. Boshi shele. Ni just ni shoki. Tibati bere lowo yin. Àwọn kota okwe ama ni ìtàn yan ni láti mọ̀. She get to see you tell us. So kilo shele si Gbenga.
Gbenga Adejumo, ọmọ mi ni. Ó fẹ́ wá kàwé ní UK ní 2018. Èmi náà ni mò ń bá ṣe admission yẹn níbí báyìí. So I submit sí school tí wọ́n fẹ́ fún admission. Torí pé a ti kọ́ pé ó lọ sí polytechnic kan ní Nigeria, Adegbenro Polytechnic ní Ìtòrí ní Ogun State. So on school wa write mi pé transcript miss nínú ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ pé kó lọ gba transcript ní school yẹn. Though only carried over, but mo ṣàlàyé fún wọn ní school ní bíbá wọ́n ní kò matter pé àwọn kò ní evidence láti fi mọ̀ pé ó lọ sí poly yẹn. Mo wá pé mo ní kó lọ sí poly yẹn kó lọ gba transcript ẹ̀ wá. So ó lọ bá one Mr. Akinyemi, clerk ni Mr. Akinyemi ní bẹ̀bẹ̀ tó máa ń sọ fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn pé lecturer làwọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò mọ̀ gbà yẹn torí mi mọ̀ Mr. Akinyemi yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ mo wá máa ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ láti gbà yẹn ní fún bí 3 days sígbà yẹn tọmọ mi dọ́dọ̀ wọn. But unfortunately this Black Friday, July 20, 2018, ó wà lọ́dọ̀ Mr. Akinyemi. Mr. Akinyemi wá pè mí ní around 4-6 nírọ̀lẹ́ pé àwọn ò máa rí Gbenga mọ́, pé HOD dẹ̀ ti dé, wọ́n ti fẹ́ kọ kinní yẹn pé kó kọ̀rí sójú ni. Ṣèbọ́dọ̀ yín ló wà, ó ló ti kúrò lọ́dọ̀ òun látọ̀sán, kó sọ pé òun lọ sí Ṣàngó. Ṣàngó yẹn láti ìgbà yẹn ṣá ló lóun ò ti rí Gbenga mọ́. So bó ṣe pè mí ní abẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pé nọ́mbà Gbenga kò lọ mọ́. Then
From
Mr.
2018.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sir, 2018, July 20.
Okay. So ẹ sọ pé lọ report fáwọn ọlọ́pàá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Gbà tí wọ́n pè mí tí mo lọ
Yes,
sí
sure.
Nàìjíríà. Bí mo lè ṣe dé Nàìjíríà, mo lọ́dọ̀ DPO torí school yẹn next sí DPS sí police station. Mo á lọ sọ́dọ̀ DPO. Wọ́n ní mo ṣe kúnlẹ̀ tí mo kí wọn. Wọ́n wá sọ fún mi pé àwọn gbọ́ from a reliable source pé ọmọ yín ti lọ sí Ghana. Wọ́n láwọn ò dẹ̀ ní sọ ẹni tó sọ fún mi pé tó táwọn bá sọ fún mi ọlọ́pàá
You
wà
met,
lọ́mọ.
yes ma, ẹ meet àwọn DPO tẹ meet.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
Station wo nìyẹn gangan lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ma?
ní Ìtorí l'Ógùn State ní sir.
Ogun State ní nítorí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ school gangan, I mean like next to the school ní police station. Kò jìnnà sí school ṣá.
Okay. For me, 1 sec, ma. So, to those of us who don't understand the Yoruba, now here, like I said, is a mother whose son was supposed to come down to the UK since 2018. So he was expected to go and get the transcripts from his school, which was part of his, what's that application, I would say, right? Was meant to be part of his application, his travel stuff and all that. But between the time of going to his school was where the missing part came on. I mean, the school didn't see him as much as they were waiting for him. And from that moment on, you've never been in touch with him again. You've not been able to contact him. You've not heard anything from him again.
Yeah. No.
Since then. Then the police chief, also the DPO said that somebody told him that your son is in Ghana.
Yeah.
And he won't tell you that person.
Yes.
Like he categorically said that as a police officer, that I won't tell you.
Yeah.
So now I just lost Ghana and saying, báwo ni ẹ ṣe di èrò Ghana?
Nígbà tọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀, a kúrò láti school, I mean, wọ́n gbé wọn lọ sí Ìtorí police station. Wọ́n wà ń bẹ̀ fún, wọ́n detain wọn fún 2 days. Wọ́n fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Wọ́n wá tó clerking tó wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú one woman. So wọ́n wá tó àwa kúrò ń bẹ́gbà tí wọ́n ti fi wọ́n sílẹ̀. Kí la máa wá ṣe, wọn ò san kankan mọ́. Tracker wà ní police station tó ń bá wa track number Gbénga. So tracker yẹn, police station náà ni wọ́n fún wa ní tracker yẹn. And this tracker ń sọ fún wa pé òun rí Gbénga ní side Ìbàdàn lòun ti ń rí Gbénga those days.
Bí òun ti ń rí fóònù ẹ̀ àbí kí ló ń track ẹ̀?
Òun track fóònù ẹ̀, ó wá ní òun ti ń rí movement Gbénga.
Around Ìbàdàn.
Around Ìbàdàn lòun ti ń rí movement Gbénga. So then ṣáà gbọ́ nǹkan kan mọ́, wọn gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ ń ṣe bárabàra. Àwọn èèyàn wá advice wa pé ká lọ sí Eléwéran. So àwa lọ sí Eléwéran ní Abẹ́òkúta again láti lọ report to Kini. So that for that same time be the 3rd day. So gbàtà rẹ̀ tí mo dé Eléwéran wọ́n dẹ̀ pé DPO, wọ́n pe gbogbo wọn ṣàhand mi over fún another IPO ní Eléwéran. Gbàtà IPO wọ́n gba nọ́mbà Gbénga, wọ́n làwọn fẹ́ track ẹ̀. Gbàtà wọ́n dẹ̀ track ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní mo ṣe débẹ̀, wọ́n ní madam ẹ máa lọ lé, èyí tẹ́ ń dààmú kiri yìí ti tó. Ọmọ yín wà níbi tó ti ń jẹ ṣàhámà. Ó ń gbádùn ní Ghana báyìí, tó bá ṣe tán á wálé.
So another police officer ló sọ yẹn.
Another police officer another station.
Léléwéran
náà ti sọ yẹn fún mi. So mo wá kúnlẹ̀, mo wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ké, mo wá ń bẹ̀ wọ́n pé kí wọ́n jọ pé kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ fi assist mi pé tó bá jẹ́ kí n máa lọ sí Ghana kí n lọ wò ó níbẹ̀. Wọ́n ní madam ẹ bọ́ síta àwọn fẹ́ dáwọn àlejò lóhùn, ẹ bọ́ síta ẹ wọ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ yín síwájú.
And they actually treated you that way.
Yeah. So I was crying, mo wà ń bẹ̀, mo dúró síbẹ̀, mo ṣà ń ké. Then màá tún jí lọ níjọ́ kejì. One other ará ìlú wá rí mi, ó wá lọ bá mi wọnú ilé, wá lọ bẹ̀ wọ́n pé kí wọ́n jọ pé kí ni wọ́n lè ṣe fún mi. Wọ́n wá ní pé nǹkan táwọn lè ṣe fún mi nípa àwọn máa lọ sí àwọn pé kí n lọ ṣe Interpol. Mo ní okay, mo ní màá bẹ̀rẹ̀ Interpol then. Mo ní ṣé wọ́n lè fún mi ní nọ́mbà Ghana tí wọ́n gẹ̀tẹ̀ sí. Wọ́n láwọn ò lè fún mi pé kí n lọ ṣe Interpol. Mo ní okay pé mo ti ready fún Interpol. Then wọ́n ní ọ̀gá àwọn tó máa ń ṣe Interpol, wọ́n ló ti wà ní Abuja pé ó lọ fọ́lùdé tó bá tó dé ni. Mo ní kàn jọ ìgbà wo náà máa dé. Wọ́n náà àwọn ọmọ ìgbà tó ga àwọn máa dé láti Abuja. So
I'm so sorry. I mean, I don't know how to react, but I just can't take a break. So we'll continue because from your statement, kì í ṣe kó bóyá pé ọlọ́pàá sọ pé tracker dé Ghana. Ó kàn sọ fún yín náà ni pé well, kò fún yín any further information àbó fún yín any other further information.
Wọ́n fún mi lọ́dà information. That's the first DPO tí mo lọ bá tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ school gangan.
Right.
The first, yeah.
Ìyẹn ló ti sọ̀rọ̀ Ghana, right?
Ìgbà yẹn nìyẹn ti sọ̀rọ̀ Ghana.
Okay.
Track
Yeah.
tracker ò tí track lọ Ghana at all.
Ìbàdàn nìkan ni tracker tẹ̀lé evidence tó ti rí phone ẹ̀ last.
Yes, Ìbàdàn.
So it was later lọ́lọ́pàá tó wá ń sọ bí wọ́n tó track it Ìbàdàn.
Then.
Ọ̀lẹ́ni, I mean, ìyẹn kọ́ ló sọ fún yín pé wọ́n rí anything ní Ghana. It was about
saw anything about Ghana.
Right.
Oh, police station bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti fún wa ní tracker.
Eléwé ẹ̀rọ ẹni wọ́n ti mention Ghana àbí Ìbàdàn.
DPO tó wà ní Ìtorí ló kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ Ghana létí mi mọ̀ anything about Ghana tẹ́lẹ̀.
Kò dẹ̀ fún any further info. Now, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré báwọn èèyàn mi sọ̀rọ̀ 1 second. You said take a breath to get in sync. The reason why we are sharing this, or I choose to share this with us, is simply because, not that she hasn't tried, okay? So she reported to the police first around where this happened. And she said she was told that they tracked the phone to Ibadan. The son's phone, our son's phone to Ibadan, the missing person. They didn't give any further information, only to say at a point, go home, stop, like your son is in Ghana enjoying, eating shawarma. So at that point, some people suggested that she should also reach out to the Interpol, since now people are talking about Ghana. But in that, there is a lead. There's this dear leader also that didn't come in for a while. Now, cut the long story short, it was time for them to go and find out in Ghana. So that's where we're going to get to now. Being in Ghana was not because of any credible evidence, but simply because it was mentioned by a police officer. However, I saw one withdraw one account.
Yes, later, yeah. But our
yeah, it might be normal. Just for clarity as well. There's a certain amount of money in his account when this started, all for the preparation for traveling. How much was in his account?
7.2 million naira.
In 2018.
Benny,
it was supposed to be like towards his school, at all of that stuff, Abi?
Benny, sir.
Right. So, mo contralati contextualize ibiti or shawarma tiwa, Ghana tiwa, just to make you, to throw you off board by just making you feel your son is not missing. Okon Jayembi Koni, right?
Benny. Yeah.
Why you are worried in their presence, like you are a worried mother. So what if Jayembi Koni, you deserve to know. Because you have already told the police. So now your trip to Ghana, Eja saw nepa batede Ghana, kilo shele.
So, kawatuwa lo si Ghana rara yen.
Right.
Atuwa kúrò lelewe ẹran gbà tí wọ́n ní ọ̀gá wọn tó máa ṣe Interpol wọ́n ní kò sí around for good 1 month every blessed day mo máa ń jí lọ sí lewe ẹran. So, wọ́n náà ọ̀gá wọn yẹn ò tẹ̀ tí ìdè kò tí ìṣọdúdé tán. Then àgbà táwọn èèyàn tún rí mi wọ́n tún ṣàánú mi wọ́n ní tí n bá dúró sí lewe ẹran wọ́n ní wọ́n ní dáhùn. Wọ́n wá ní pé kí n máa lọ sí zone 2. So, mo tún lọ gbé ẹjọ́ yẹn àní àpẹ transfer case lọ sí zone 2. But at what is zone 2? Zone 2, no. I want to want to call our people that do suspect, but they do nothing about it anymore.
And to Abuja, Abi other person IG no.
Yeah, but him no do baba break.
Time one get in see so that we can actually pick on the real cocoa and then we can appeal to the public get in see. So then the IG. I want to know kilo shema.
Yeah, account here ni àwa ti rí, àwa la rí kì í ṣe police lórí. Àwọn SARS kan help me secretly ni wọ́n bá mi rí account yẹn tí wọ́n rí wípé ọmọ mi transfer 400, the missing person transfer 400,000 naira sí one NOSA. So àwọn yẹn ni wọ́n wá trace account yẹn, wọ́n wá rí pé NOSA yẹn ń gbé Ghana. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tí ń gbọ́ story Ghana.
Before and do okay.
Yeah. So, bitawa ti wá rí pé okay, sorry Ghana ta ti ń gbọ́, okay, ẹni tí wọ́n transfer owó sí ó wà ní Ghana. All right. Àwọn SARS yẹn ṣá get ẹni yẹn jáde, NOSA ni orúkọ ẹ̀. NOSA wá sọ fún mi àti bàbá ọmọ pé wọ́n ní àwọn ọlọ́pàá béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé níbo ló ti rí báwo ni wọ́n ṣe jẹ́ kí ni wọ́n tà fúnra wọn, this is a missing person. So ó wá ṣàlàyé fáwa, kò tó sọ fáwa ni wípé nígbà tí wọ́n bá òun kó staff bọ̀ láti Benin, láti Nàìjíríà, wọ́n bá òun kó staff bọ̀ wá sí Ghana, òun wá lọ pàdé
ṣé Gbénga wá jẹ́ pé àwọn staff ni tó ń kó bọ̀ fún un?
Gbénga ò sí nínú staff tó ń kó bọ̀ fún.
Okay.
Ó ní staff 3 different people náà bá òun kó bọ̀ sí Ghana. Òun wá lọ sí gáràjì ní Ghana láti lọ pàdé wọn. Ìgbà tó ń wá dé gáràjì yẹn, they now told him pé ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan wà nínú mọ́tò ń bí